everyone. How are you?
Good.
Awesome.
Thank you. Well, today we are going to start our new lesson, writing task 1. We will continue. Well, in our previous lesson, we talked about chain chart and comparative, right?
Yes.
Well, do you remember how we constructed the sentences?
Yes.
And can you share what we have? What did we learn in our previous lesson?
Sure, of course.
The biggest and the small ones.
And we talked about how to write introduction,
Yes.
overview, main body 1 and 2, right? And in our introduction, we just will paraphrase the yes, as usual, we will start with topic sentence, and when we will give the specific, detailed information about the picture. Okay, well, today we will continue our lesson, and when we are going to talk about the maps. Well, I think you are aware of the map, the countries, the spots, right? And you know how to describe the changes over the period, right? For example, take our country. Well, what kind of changes happened in our country recently?
I remember that in Bazaar they are built like small buildings like for phones and like that technologies.
Okay, thank you, Roman. How to write the full paragraph in maps, how to use the language. As change and comparative, in task 1 you're going to just write 150 words, and you will be allocated about 20 minutes in this task 1. And the introduction, you just only paraphrase the question. And in this map, you will be given 2 maps. In some cases, you will be given 3. And then you just gonna describe it, and then write down the specific information, details, main changes, what happened in that period or in a particular period. And then in maps, in changing comparative charts, you will not give your opinion, personal opinion. You just only describe the specific information, what was given in that picture. You may see the structure of maps. Well, the first one is introduction. You're just gonna, as I have already mentioned, you're just gonna paraphrase the question. And then the next part is overview. You're gonna just write down the main changes in the first picture and in the second picture. And then we will start writing main body 1 and main body 2. Don't write the conclusion at the end of. You should include in your introduction. Well, the first one, introduction, it's the main context that the reader will be aware. For example, you're going to just include what maps show in a paper. And then it should be short and simple, clear, concise. And then you don't gonna just copy and paste the question. Just paraphrase the question, okay? Don't change the words. I think you know. Here you may see the some words to paraphrase. Well, the first one is maps. And then you may use diagrams, layouts, or
Plans.
And the second one is
Show.
And I think you know the illustration, depicts,
Demonstrate.
and etc. And between you may just change to over a period of 15 years, or you may use from or to. And then village, you may just change it to town, settlement, or locality. And the next one, changes, you may just describe developments or transformations. And the last one, the area, the region or vicinity. Well, in the introduction, here you may see one example of the introduction. Well, it said that the maps illustrate the changes in the village of Stakeford between 1995 and 2015. And the sentence is clear, accurate, and uses different vocabulary than the question prompt. Well, you don't copy and paste the question. You just paraphrase the question. Clear?
Yes.
Here you may see one activity. Well, now here given one question, and then you're gonna paraphrase it yourself. Clear? Let me read. Well, the map shows below. The maps below show the center of a small town located in Islip in 2010 and 2015. The maps below show the center of a small town.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I?
Okay. No.
The data illustrates this event of town Islip in 2010 and 2015.
Thank you, Nata.
The picture demonstrates the changes of the center of a small town in Islip over a period of 5 years.
Thank you. This is a period of 5 years, of 10 years, right? Thank you. Well, the diagrams illustrate the development of the town center of Islip over a 5-year period starting in 2010. Clear? Well, the second part, it's overview. Well, in this part, you're just gonna write down the main differences in the plan A and plan B. Don't include numbers, but you may include the years, but not numbers or the main specific changes. Clear? Okay, well, here you're gonna just include the main details in your picture, and then you're gonna just write down the biggest changes. Well, and then try to keep in your mind, did the area become more rural or urban? And what was completely removed? And just answer to this question, and then you may write to your overview. Clear? Well, here you will see the main trends in just we see in maps. What is it? Urbanization.
Development of cities.
Then infrastructure, the roads, railways, or something bridges will be added to or reconstructed. Okay? And the last one, disappearance. Disappearance is demolish the old buildings or unnecessary factory or like this kind of things. Clear?
Clear.
Yes.
We will be aware about the nice chunks that we can use in our overview. Well, the first one, overall the area witnessed significant development. You may just use this kind of sentences if there was the second nice chunk, it is the most noticeable change was the construction of something. Of the building, hospital, school, or this kind of changes. Second one, overall the area become more residential and less agricultural. And the third one, the map shows changes between 1990 and 2020. And the last one, I think the new park is a good idea. Well, which one do you think? The best appropriate for overview.
The
second one. The second one. Why?
Because it's
Starts
more...
with overall.
Yes, it begins with overall and the writer wrote the main. The last one? Personal opinion.
Yes.
Yes, you are right. Don't be so shy. Before writing your paragraphs, divide your sentences logically. For example, in the first paragraph, what you're gonna write down. For example, if you are given two maps, A and B, in your main body 1, you may just write down or describe the A plan. And in your second body, you may just write down the paragraph, the plan B. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, in this, may get bigger or smaller. Well, for example, you may see the minor changes. For example, there was a small school, but after 10 years, it become more bigger. Okay? And then you may just include the location and then try to write down the directions, 4 directions, south, west, east, and north. Clear?
Clear.
If you have this kind of constructions in your map, you may use this kind of, here the PPT just gives you one example how to write the changes in construction. Well, the first one, the village saw the construction of a new school. And the second one, a housing estate was built on the eastern side. And the last one, the shops where you convert it into a restaurant. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear.
Yes.
And then for removal, if the particular building was demolished or removed, you may use this kind of sentences. The old factory was demolished and replaced with a park. And you can't just, and that's all. And try to compare for what it was demolished or what was constructed instead of that place. And the second one, all houses in the west were knocked down. Road. Clear?
Yes.
For grammar spot, instead of using past simple or present simple, you may modify them and use the passive and active voices. Clear? Well, I think you are aware of how to the difference between active and passive, right? Okay, and then we will have one game, Kahoot, and then we will start playing this game. Clear?
Yes.
Clear.
Well, play a Kahoot game. Well, please enter the password and then write down your nicknames. Active and passive. The questions for active and passive. Well, the first question. Something in many countries in the world. Aha, it is played. Many movies in Hollywood every year. Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Correct.
And the first place it's who? Naughty. Time to do an activity. Well, here we have some vocabularies. I mean the structure of how to write the introduction, overview, main body 1 and main body 2. The information with appropriate sentence. Clear? It will be the first activity, and in your second activity, you're gonna write here. You are given a question, and then you're gonna just paraphrase the question. It will be an individual work, and for this activity, you have only 5 minutes. Done with the first activity?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, let's check. Who wants to answer to the first question? Okay.
Introduction paraphrases the question prompt to tell the reader what the maps show.
Aha. Is she correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Gülay. And the second one?
Overview summarizes the main trends without specific numbers.
Aha. Is she correct?
Yes.
Okay, and the last one is?
Yes.
Roma?
Go to paragraphs, paraphrases a question, prompt to tell the reader what the map show.
Aha, thank you. How many mistakes you have? I think all of them are correct, right?
Yes.
Aha, thank you. And the second activity, paraphrase the question. Who wants to paraphrase the question? May I? Yes.
The picture demonstrates changes of the center of a small town in Islip over a period of 5 years.
Aha, thank you. Isla. Well, it's high time to conclude our lesson. Well, I think the lesson was informative for you, and let's give feedback to the lesson. Well, what you have learned from this, or what you have gained from this lesson. Can you share with your experience?
I've learned how to describe changes.
Changes.
And we learned the common synonyms for paraphrasing the introduction.
Nice, thanks.
Well, thank you for active participation. See you in our next lesson. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.